Previously on Natural Dreams Revelation. Woman and I kinda slept together. Dude, how and when? Olivia said to break up me out of nowhere just to marry some stranger. If you came to convince me to change my mind, it's not gonna happen, Olivia. He needs to pay for what he did. I get that, but he doesn't know that I know. Once we pick up Hannah, we can commence the next phase. After tonight, our family will be safe. We've been getting orders to make certain you lot don't get off this island alive. Actually, they are, and this man came in shooting all the guards with his Sadek gun. You have an idea, yeah, and if we play our cards right, we can have your mother back in no time. Oh wait, are you okay? Yeah, let's get married. Dear family and friends, we are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the union of Angela Graham and Vince Goodcharm in marriage. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Emily's room, Emily's getting her stuff together. Just as Wilma came in the room and closed the door, and Emily turned and saw her. What's going on here? Oh, nothing. Apart from the fact of finding out that Stefan's been masquerading as my husband over the last couple of months. Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in the hallway, Patches looked at the pictures in his own locker. And as he closed the door and turned and saw Carl, who punched him to the ground. Meanwhile, at the Preston Witch Manor in the living room, Linda came in and went and got herself a cup of brandy. Just as Ashley, Isabel, and Hannah came in the room, and they each took out their guns and Amy and Linda, who turned and saw them. Moment of truth. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in Olivia and Carl's apartment, Olivia came to the front area where someone's knocking on the door, and she arrived and got it. And it's Michael. I was kinda hoping you and I can talk. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital, Stefan is walking down the hall talking on his iPhone. Everything is going to plan. Yeah, how's the guest doing? Good, keep it that way. And as Stefan hung up, just as Julian came to a Stefan S, and he saw, hey Julian, what's going on? Drop the pleasantries. I know who you are. Do you really? Yeah, I just came to give you a fair warning. Stay the hell away from my mom. Yeah, I know that you're Stefan. Wanna know how I figured it out? Because I know for a fact that Kyle wouldn't cheat his wife with my mom. Wow, that's rich coming from the bloke who betrayed his own marriage by hiring two kids supposed to their own, not to mention keeping secrets. It's no wonder why Wilma doesn't deserve you. And as Stefan turned and walked away, but Julian followed him and went and jumped and tackled Stefan to the ground. Meanwhile, in Emily's room, Emily and Wilma are talking. You know, as memories serve me correctly, wasn't he killed in a cruise during the tsunami back in 2000? Yeah, so we all thought it was. Not only did he survive this ordeal, he's probably been watching everyone secretly waiting to make his move. Yeah, I remember all the horrors he'd done at boarding school in England when I was only a mere child, due to him and Kyle having a computer chip in their brain, controlling their every thought and every move. Well, it looked like he's back, which makes me wonder to what Kyle might be. Does our dad know? Yeah, he's off to get mom while Gwen and Eric are heading to the cafeteria to get food. Kyle will be found, I promise you. Oh my god. That explains everything. What do you mean? Wilma, I saw how nervous you were around my husband, and now I know the reason. Clearly he knows that you know that he's not Kyle. That's only the gist of it. The thing is, he also knows I had an affair. Meanwhile, at the Preston Witch Manor in the living room, Linda's facing Isabella, Hannah, and Ashley, who each has their weapons aimed at her. Wow, isn't this cute? You three like coming up here with your precious guns. We didn't come here to shoot the breeze. We came to end you. Take a member and get in line. Do you know how many people have said that before and obviously nothing happened with the matter? Well, obviously you haven't met me yet, and I really don't give a damn. You think by killing me is gonna bring your husband back? Don't you dare breathe my father's name out of your mouth. I am sick of death of you people thinking you can do whatever the hell they want when they want. We come to put an end to it, and we're not leaving until you're in the body bag. And when we're done with you, your husband's next. Okay, and Isabella put her glass of brandy down. And she faced Isabella, Hannah, and Ashley. If you three lot feel so damn cocky about it, then pull the trigger, right here, right now. But just so you know, when you do kill me, you have to deal with my daughter and son. You remember Elizabeth Lucas? Yeah, shut up. Shut your damn mouth. We're about to get into it right now. Well, what are you waiting for? Do it! No, don't do it. And as Ryan and Chris came in, and Hannah, Isabella, and Ashley saw them. How did you find me? Hannah, I'm your husband. It ain't take long for me to put two and two together to why you've been acting different lately. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in Olivia and Carl's apartment in the living room, Olivia and Michael are talking. So how's things between you and Sasha? Really good. We're still getting to know each other in that phase. Oh. So I take it you haven't told her about your baggage. I'm gonna let her know soon. After everything you went through, Kristen, it is nice to see you happy again. I'm already accept the fact that Chris and I would never be together, so I'm just moving on with my life. My daughter means a lot to me, and soon I'm hoping she'll fall in love with my new girlfriend. So, what about you? I'm doing really good. Really? I can see quite clear in your face that you're not doing fine. Something happened. Question if the matter is what it is. Look, Olivia, I know we don't know each other that well, but you gotta know we're still mates, and whatever you can tell me won't leave these four walls. I promise you that. Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in the hallway, Patrick got up from Carl's punch and immediately pushed Carl back. Dude, what the hell is your problem? You always think you can skate by doing whatever you please with anyone you want. If this is about your wife, well, soon to be ex-wife. Yeah, she knows all about your dodgy dealings and who you really are. Oh, and you think you're some sort of damn saint? Let me be the first to assure you, you're not. By the way, when your divorce is finalized and it will, me and Olivia are gonna get back together and you're not gonna come between us. Yeah, not gonna happen. I really don't know what Olivia sees in you, but I do know you're just like everybody else. Mainly the Cullen family, and in my opinion, she deserves so much better than you. And as Patrick punched Carl to the ground. And soon, Carl got back up. Now he's motivated. That's cute, let's go. And as Patrick and Carl begin fighting each other. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner in Sheldon and Jan's office, Jan's feeling her stomach. And as she thinking, just as she has a flashback of her and Sheldon talking. This baby we created is gonna bring us more closer than ever. And I'm looking forward to every second of it. And as the flashback ends with her iPhone beeps, and as Jan got up and went and got her purse and took her iPhone out and saw a text saying, your past action will come back to hunt you, just as someone knocked on the door. Come in. And as Dylan came in, and Jan turned and saw me. It's been quite a long while, hasn't it? What are you doing here? Nice to see you again. After all the mixed look, and as Jan came to where Dylan is, you cannot be here. And why is that? Is it because of your perfect life with your perfect husband? Does he even know the way to shush? And as Jan went and closed the door, and as she turned and faced Dylan, and as he turned and faced her, clearly there must be a reason to why you're here. I need your help. Why does that not surprise me? Fine, what is it? Why tell when I can show you? Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the sanctuary, as Angela and Vince's wedding continues. Angela and Vince has chosen traditional vows, just like in their previous marriage. Let it be said, once these two renew their vows and their love for each other, let no man or anyone for the matter tear them apart. Let us begin the ceremony. Angela, do you take Vince's good charm to be a husband again, to have and to hold, for better or worse, rich or poor, and in sickness and health, as long as she shall live? I do. Vince, do you take Angela Graham good charm to be your wife again, to have and to hold, for better or worse, rich or poor, and in sickness and health, as long as she shall live? And as Vince has another memory flash of him being by Angela's side while she's giving birth to their first daughter, which soon fades into a new memory of him and Angela looking at their newborns. And as the end with Angela sent someone Vince. Oi, you sure you okay? Yeah, thinks. And more importantly, I do. May God's love strengthen the love between these two and what they share. Let's move forward to the second part of the ritual. Beforehand, is there any reason to why these two shouldn't stay married? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Very well. Let us proceed to the second part of the ritual. Meanwhile, on the Grand Private Jet, which is on its way back to Los Angeles, let's get to the living room. Maria, Nate, Justin, Vanessa, Matt, Gloria, and Jeff are talking to the man who saved their lives. Dude, we couldn't thank you enough. You totally saved our ass back there. Hey, it's no problem. I've been waiting to get out of here for a very long time. Yeah, about that. How exactly that's a long story. Fortunately, we got a few hours before we arrive back to LA, which gives you enough time to explain to us. Okay, I'll start from the very beginning. I was living my everyday life until it was cut short, no thanks to your parents. Of course, our parents lived to destroy people's lives. Yeah, this happened when I was in Egypt. Look, I know this is gonna sound a little cringe, but I had a calling that led me to Cairo, Egypt. If you don't mind me asking, how long ago was that? The last day I was aware was in April of 2006. Maybe, perhaps I can fill in the blanks, and it's Matt and Luke came from the back. And Maria, Nate, Justin, Vanessa, Matt, Gloria, Jeff, and the man saw them. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in the hallway, Stefan tried to get up, but Julian went and put his arms around Stefan's head, resulting in a headlock. No, you're not going anywhere for the matter. You have no idea who I'm really in or what I'm capable of, but you will know the meaning of the name Good Charm. Oh my god, and it's Eric and Gwen came through the arc. Julian, what are you doing? Dude, why are you strangling Kyle? He's not Kyle. What do you mean? Seriously? Haven't you both noticed anything around here with all the forces that nothing's impossible, and now this guy's about to meet his fate? Tell me, is he really worth you losing everything you have? Because that's exactly gonna happen should you kill him. Meanwhile, in Emily's room, Emily and Wilma are talking. So, he was just using your affair for his own personal gain. That selfish bastard! Stefan always seems like he's on top of the world, dating my husband's mother, which is kind of weird if you ask me. That does sound weird. Is everything okay with you? Oh, did I mention that Haley was responsible for my miscarriage back in 2006? Haley? You mean the Haley as the slasher? Yeah, exactly. You know what? It makes sense to why I woke up in a strange area. How do you mean by that? Last thing I recall, I was talking with Patrick at the church courtyard, and the next thing I knew, I woke up in a completely different place. Luckily I escaped, but more importantly, Haley's back in town. Well, we need to find and stop whatever scheme she's concocted. No need! And as Haley came from the back area, and Wilma and Emily saw her, I had a funny feeling someone was listening, and as Stephanie also came out. You're more clueless than you look. How do you think you got free so damn easily? I can answer that. To get the two you lot together, and now that it's work, the real games is about to begin. Meanwhile, at the Preston Witch Manor in the living room, Linda's facing Isabella, Hannah, and Ashley, who all have their guns aimed at her, with Chris and Ryan there. Ah, look at this. Husband and brother out to back off. And as Ryan and Chris came to where Hannah, Isabel, and Ashley is. Honey, I get where you're coming from. No, you don't. This woman and her husband has caused enough terror to last in a lifetime. You really think this is the answer? And you must, before you say anything, that family took away the one man I loved. Your father meant the world to me. And what do you think will happen should you three accomplish this mission? Look, Ryan, I know you're trying to be the big noble brother here, but I'm sick to death just sitting here twiddling my thumbs when action should be taken. I love you three a lot, believe me when I say you don't want to do this. You better listen, just be quiet. Trust me when I say, as much as I want her gone, she ain't worth losing what you have. You're my wife, you're my sister, and more importantly, you're my mom. So I'm asking you three lot not to do this, please. And as Hannah, Isabel, and Ashley look at each other, and they turn and look at Chris and Ryan, and soon lowered their guns, just as Ryan went and got the gun from his wife and hugged her, while Chris went and got the guns from his sister and their mother, and as they all hug each other. Thank you. You all did the right thing. Trust me. Isn't this cute? And as Linda took her gun out, and as they all face her, I'm afraid somebody's story is about to end. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in Olivia and Carl's apartment in the living room, Olivia and Michael are talking. Wow. Yeah, but I'm mainly blaming myself because I'm the one who broke up with him out of the blue. I just didn't know that he would turn to my best mate. Yeah, Patrick told me. How long have you known about this? Not too long, but overall, you did leave him in the pickle. Carl's not the same guy before he went to rehab. He's completely changed for me and my son. Speaking of which, how does it feel to be a mom? In a sense, it's kind of grown on me. By the way, I heard you and your ex-wife renamed your first daughter. We wanted to honor Tina's twin step, who gave her life to save Aaron. Still don't understand to why would Tina must have promised her something, which she wasn't gonna get in the end. I mean, Jessica pretty much sacrificed her life to please her twin and all. Meanwhile, at the Graham High School in the hallway, Carl and Patrick are fighting. Till a man came and saw what's going on. That is enough. Pack it in. I said pack it in now. And as the man came, with two security guards also came and broke up Carl and Patrick's fight, with Grace coming to where they are. Surely I hope there's a good reason to why you two lot are fighting, which is not gonna matter. Why don't you ask him, who attacked me for no reason? You know damn what the reason is. Enough! This school term hasn't even begun, and you two already going to charge throats. Detention, both of you lot. Grace, I think you can do better than that. What do you mean by that? And as Greg came to the arm, you two are gonna cool off in a cell. We didn't do anything, not according to him. So, you have a choice. You can either go with me quietly and cool off in a cell, or I'm taking you in for disorderly conduct. In the end, it's your call. Meanwhile, at the Woodward Laboratory in the main room, Jan and Dylan came in. And as Jan turned and faced Dylan, you mind telling me why we're in a laboratory? Because we have what you call a major problem. Why would we have a major problem? I haven't heard and seen you in years. This isn't about how long we haven't seen each other. This is a matter that needs to be sorted right now. Fine. I'll give in. What is it? It's not what, it's who. Look, whoever you're talking can't be so bad that you have them stashed here. Really? And as Dylan took out a picture and showed it to Jan. You remember him. And as Dylan gave the photo to Jan, and she saw it. Yeah. Oh my God. That's Ethan Graham. Impossible. He's dead. Thanks to what we did. Only we both know it's not true. Now the news said someone discovered his car, but they didn't find no body at the scene till now. Are you saying Ethan's here in this exact building? Yeah. The only thing is, he's chronically frozen at the moment. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the sanctuary, as Angela and Vince's wedding continues. With the rings in play, let us commence. Now Angela, repeat after me. With this ring, I be wed to you forevermore. With this ring, I be wed to you forevermore. I will love, cherish, and protect you forevermore. This is my solemn vow. I will love, cherish, and protect you forevermore. This is my solemn vow. And as Angela finished putting the ring on Vince's finger, unaware that it's not really Vince. Vince, repeat after me. With this ring, I be wed to you forevermore. And as Vince has a large amount of memories of him growing up, his family and friends, which is quickly replaced by the memories of his old family and friends. And it ends with Vince feeling like another person. Oh my God. Meanwhile, on the Grand Private Jet, which is on its way to Los Angeles, let's get to the living room where Maria, Nate, Justin, Vanessa, Matt, Gloria, Jeff, and the man are surprised by Madeline and Luke's arrival. How the hell did you word of advice? Never leave your jet unguarded. You never know who might sneak aboard. Besides, that's why the brave you lot to retreat the information to where the others are, risking your own lives. Wait, if you two on here, that means, yeah, you're smarter than you look, Justin, and as Lucas came out, and they all saw him. How lovely. The fact that you three have been planning this all this time. Oh, but of course we did. Anyways, don't let us stop you from revealing all. Meanwhile, back at the Grand Baptist Church in the sanctuary as Angela and Vince's wedding continues, and as Angela look at Vince. You certain you okay? Yeah, and as Vince began to realize he's not Vince anymore, but a completely different person, the one he used to be. Vince, you're really starting to scare me. And as Bradley came to where they are, everything okay, son? We can postpone this wedding. He probably needs a few minutes. Look, I get it. Really, I do. You're worried about the fake mom trying to ruin everything with your dad, but this wedding of ours is a matter of saving your mom. What do you mean? Is my mom in danger? We may have a real problem here. Vince, we need to finish this wedding. Who is Vince, and why are you calling me his name? Meanwhile, back on the Grand Private Jet, which is on its way to Los Angeles, let's get to the living room where Maria, Nate, Justin, Vanessa, Matt, Gloria, Jeff, the man, Lucas, Madeline, and Luke are talking. You two, along with your twisted kids, has ruined my life, and now you're gonna pay. Really? Is that the best comeback you got? Why don't you lay off him? By the way, we didn't get your name. What do you mean? Of course you all know who I am. The only thing is, dude, we don't. I'm afraid they are. Shut up, or I will injure myself. You mean to tell me you guys don't know who I am at all? Sorry, we don't have a clue. My name is Vince Goodcharm. And as everyone's stunned to what he said, I'm sorry. Did you say Vince Goodcharm? Yeah, I believe I did. That's impossible, since there's one back in Los Angeles. Well, whoever that is back there is clearly not me. I've been trapped here thanks to these two ever since the summer of 2006. Meanwhile, back at the Grand Baptist Church in the sanctuary, as Angela and Vince, who's really Damon's wedding, continues. Vince, that's your name, Angela. Clearly you must be off your walker to call that guy, the same dude who tried to ruin our marriage and all. Why don't we stop this wedding right now and regroup, because clearly something's not right. Look, I want to help you, but you keep saying you're not Vince. Angela, he's telling you the truth, and it's Helen got him, and came to the arm. That man who's speaking before you isn't Vince at all. Helen, what are you doing here? Trying to shed some light on some truth here. Your sister's wife. You gotta understand, so please, hear me out, the reason to what's going on, because I am not really Vince Goodcharm.